such as this film today. Now, next month's film, December 14th, I really hope you come to the March of the Wooden Soldiers. Yes, I know, you've seen it, you've seen it, you've seen it, you've seen it. But my version, which is the only kind of version I would show all of you and Maria, is a version that has all the scenes and the songs that were cut from the TV versions to make time for commercials. So there's extra scenes with the Bogeymen, some of the songs that were a little bit too operatic for modern audiences to accept. It's great, and I've got a Betty Boop cartoon with it. And this is the best part of the program on the 14th of December. There's gonna be a Santa Claus quiz, where Santa Claus is going to ask you all questions, and you all must shout out as loud as possible the answer to said question.
Are there
Are
prizes?
we getting
awarded?
prizes?
You get to have me come over to your house for dinner. That's the prize. And it better be good. So anyhow, today's film. Today is gonna it'll be so much fun for you, because I never laugh after seeing these films over and over and over and over, and then transferring them onto DVD, where I again watch them over and over and over to transfer them. I know them coming and going. Ira, I think your friend Greg has lapsed into a coma back there. I guess I'm not as exciting as I thought I was. This film, the short that I have found similarly themed to fit with this feature, keeping with that neighborhood movie house style, that movie man matinee style that I think you all have really loved, come really close with. I have a short called The Undie World. Now, see, this the title alone gets a laugh. Wait till you see the film. Now, this is from the end of when films were pre-code. This is 1933. Now, films were pre-code, obviously, before there was a decency code. And the decency code was only embarked upon by Washington, forcing Hollywood to instill a czar to look after films, so that risque films, you really can't say they were risque. They really were just illustrations of what life was like in the Depression. And people would flock to the theater. That was the only mode of entertainment, really, aside from radio. And they would come, they would not be offended by it, because they knew that right outside the theater doors, this was actually going on in reality. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, yes, can I help you? Oh, okay, no problem. Let me, because I'm talking, okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. It was very, very nice. He wanted me to stop fooling around with his wife. Just joking. Right, Maria? I'm joking, right, Maria?
Was it Melania?
Oh!
Oh, boy.
All right. So films were done in a realistic way, because that was what was happening outside. Plus, it was the hottest part of the Depression, and this reality, sexuality, sauciness would also help bring in audiences to see these films. This film was made in '33, which is when the halt was put on pre-code, pre-decency coded films. But I think you'll really like it. It's a comedy. I'm trying to work at a comedy murder mystery for the longest time from my friend Diane over here. I finally got one, and this is so good. It is so good. You got a little catch, little innuendos in there, but this is a thinking adult's film. Not dirty, not erotic, not anything like that, but it will keep your minds riveted to the story and the plot as the intelligent adults you are. And of course, you now owe me $10 a piece for being so complimentary. So, I love you all. I thank you all for coming. You're gonna really enjoy this film. The short that I picked before this one, They all come from my personal film collection, and it made me laugh hysterically out loud. So I'm in the basement, and the dungeon, as my mother calls it, and all of a sudden I'm watching the short, which I've seen like 10 or 20 times, and I just start laughing at it. And my mother comes to the top of the stairs. John, did you call me? No, I was laughing. And so, but now a lot of you have asked where my mother is and is she okay? My mom has really become the darling of this film program. And I'm so honored and happy and proud that you really love her so much, because she is a doll. But Mom couldn't be here today because she figured she's become such a star with all of you. She doesn't want to overdo it and lose that allure she has from all of you. No, really, we're having Shackles new. The whole front of the house is being redone. So she's home keeping the workers in line. So while I'm here with you, having a good time. That's the way it should be. Anyhow, God bless all of you. I will see you all December 14th for our holiday show. And enjoy Girl Missing. Thank you. All right, there you go.
Can you see them right?
Roll them, Maria.
No. If he had any Jack, he wouldn't sit there staring at me. He'd be in here crushing the life out of me, making me like it.
Louis is the only man you ever give 2 damn for. Why don't you take him back, mademoiselle?
What? Me go back to a man after he's lost his dough? Are you crazy?
But mademoiselle,
How would you expect me to keep myself respectable without money?